it's still only saying we've got 57 minutes, but yeah, I'm running out of space on my phone. We've got a settlement and a hacker. So the first message I got this morning on my awakening to the day, right? There was like this room, right? A building full of all this clutter, right? And there was this something or other. I've got swimming here for some reason. There was a stack of stuff, and on the top of this stack was this glass jar, about that big, and it was teetering right on the edge. It was sort of the top of the stack, and it was about to topple. So something was about to topple. A glass jar. There could be something in a glass jar of some sort, but it's about to topple. It's about to crash. It's about to crash. I don't know what it is, but here I've already brought out some cards here. So marriage is in reverse, and I said something was about to crash, and we've got crazy. So somebody could be acting crazy about a fraud is in reverse, a fraud that didn't work out, and then we've got listen. Somebody needs to be listening, because they're not being mindful. We've got mindfulness in reverse. So somebody needs to be listening because there's some sort of crazy fraud, some sort of crazy marriage in reverse, divorce. Somebody needs to be mindful. They're not listening, and it's to do with some old friend. A couple of motorcycles just pulled up. Just imagine they're just having a break. So yeah, it's something to do with an old friend. Somebody needs to listen to something because they're not listening. And it's to do with some fraud that somebody might have done, which was crazy, right? And it's to do with some sort of marriage that's ending. Somebody was not mindful, and they need to listen to an old friend. So let's have it. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, I feel a bit hot. I've done a fair bit of chores again this morning. I didn't sleep well last night, but okay, so we've got something teetering on the edge. It could be the marriage, but it's ending here because it's crazy how they're stacked up and it was just hanging about to topple. Something is about to topple. Somebody needs to listen and be mindful of an old friend. Or they need to listen to an old friend. Marriage in reverse, clarify. Something done in the moon. Something done in the moon? Under the moon. In the dark, anyway. Something done in the background. An offer was made in the dark, so this is like an underhanded offer, and because somebody didn't want to be left out of something. What is this? 5 of Pentacles in reverse. What is this? Not being left out because they are weak at this time in a marriage. They were weak. They didn't want to be left out of an offer. They didn't want to miss out on an offer but we've got burden in reverse and we've got holding back. Somebody was holding you back in a marriage. They were weak, holding back in a marriage. This is giving me holding back sexual energy as well. In a marriage, and it made them weak in the dark. Crazy, and this is crazy, and we have the Hierophant in reverse. So so they might have gone to I just got brothel straight up. A crazy brothel. The Hierophant in reverse. Could be in a religious leader or some sort of leader, but What's this Hierophant in reverse? A Coin of Wands. Queen of Wands. I said a brothel, right? This could be sort of like some sort of madam or something. And they're crazy, because this is all crazy. There was no partnership here. Two of Cups. Somebody was exposed. Two of Cups. Juggling. They're imbalance. They're not balanced. They're all over the place. And we've got the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody's crazy, they're out of balance, they're out of whack. They're not coming together in this partnership. Somebody this could be saying something. Somebody could be saying this about somebody because they didn't. Somebody could be saying this about something because they didn't. Because this is like holding back or not being wanting to be left out. This person was weak, so they went to a brothel, and they might be saying because somebody's partner was crazy and they didn't want to, put out in the dark, or just put out. So they said somebody was crazy. Ace of Pentacles. So they went and paid for it from this Queen of Wands, who's imbalanced and crazy as well. So they're saying that this is the marriage, right? So somebody in the marriage that's ending was crazy for not putting out. So they went to a brothel and seen some crazy madam who was out of balance. Now they're having a tower and they spent a lot of money. They made an offer and it's not over. But we've got conflict in reverse. It's not over, there's no conflict. What? Not juggling, no conflict. So no conflict. This is like, and it's not over because it was easy. It's easy. It's an easy. You just said score. An easy. Somebody's easy. Yeah. So Spirit said that's the truth. So because somebody wasn't. Putting out for somebody within a marriage for whatever reason, not accepting a partner's offers, and they didn't want to be left out, and so it made them weak. So they went to a brothel and got on with this crazy fireside. It was out of whack because they weren't getting anything at home, right? So they made an offer to this person because it was easy. There was no conflict, and it's still and it is current. Fraud. Why is fraud in reverse here? Fraud in reverse. So somebody's not burdened by this. There's no fraud, no burden. Hermit. They're unhealed. Not walking away. Unhealed and not walking away, no burden. It's easy. Ace of Cups. Fraud in reverse. No fraud. It's Ace of Cups. There's no false narrative. Somebody missed out. Missed opportunity in love. So there's no fraud. So this is correct, basically, Spirit says. But there's a deception at the bottom of the deck. with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Spirit said, listen. Because it could be Cancer energy, or there's a Chariot here. Why did somebody, Empress in reverse? A Magician, manifestation. So this is basically the story. It's saying, so the Empress is now being seen as in reverse, moved away to manifest. But there's a Knight of Wands here in reverse, who is deceptive. Listen, Spirit said. Somebody wounded somebody. Or somebody learnt their lesson, so they listened and got fooled. Somebody may have learnt a lesson to move on and hold back. Fool and the Nine of Wands. Clarify. Fool and the Nine of Wands. So Knight of Cups. There could be a false offer. It could be a bogus apology. New offer. Listen, because somebody doesn't want to make the same mistake. So listen, got a new perspective, a higher perspective on her. So this was a lesson. So listen to the lesson, Spirit said. Listen to the lesson, because there could be another false cup here. Listen to the higher self, because somebody's going through karma. You don't want to take on somebody else's karma. So somebody might be coming to make an offer, but it's a dodgy offer. So use the lessons from the past. Because somebody could be, because you don't want to take on somebody else's karma. If this person is, because we've got the Nine of Wands here, which is like learning lessons, a wounded warrior, right? And then moving into a new era, because I said, a new cycle, right? We don't want to bring this Knight of Cups with us. So somebody's coming forward with an apology, but we've got a higher perspective, right? Because this person's going through karma, so they're coming to give a dodgy offer, and we've got mindfulness in the reverse here. So Spirit's saying, keep the mind open, and it could be an old friend coming forward that may have been somebody who we've got something's clearly seen, an option of the past. So this could have been this person that a husband went to. They're still so whoever this person, this marriage in reverse, went to, this Queen of Wands, they're still seeing this person, right? Because they're easy, right? It's easy to have a cup of love with this person. And there's no, we've got this missed opportunity with the collective here. Or the collective missed this opportunity. Or, no. Clarify this Four of Cups, please, Spirit. Four of Cups, clarify. Nine of Cups. Overindulgence. Somebody didn't want to miss any opportunity, overindulging. And so there's no cloud about that. It's not hidden, it's known, right? But somebody, they'll take any opportunity. it something to indulge in. Now this could be, and this is like, whatever it is they indulge in. It doesn't even necessarily have to be like a person or sex. That's what I made an assumption of. But it doesn't necessarily mean that. It could be any sort of addiction, some sort of indulgence. Everybody knows this, right? But this person might be wanting to come forward. So listening to one's intuition, because somebody might want to be coming with a bogus, an apology or something. Use the higher perspective because somebody's going through karma for whatever it is. They've been indulging in, and they're out of balance, out of whack. Spirit says they're crazy. Mindfulness, Knight of Swords. It's sort of come out sideways. Mindfulness, coming in but not coming in. Mindfulness in reverse. So somebody is not in their right mind. It's come out like that in the side. Coming in the side. Coming in the side. Coming in sideways. Somebody's coming in sideways to give a dodgy offer. Page of Pentacles. This is the offer. It's a page. They're coming in sideways with a dodgy offer. Page of Pentacles. Ooh, to break somebody's heart. Oh, it's the washing machine telling me it's ended. I always go, oh, what is that? What the hell? I'm in this place on my own. Oh, what's that? A Queen of Swords. They want to come and break a Queen of Swords' heart with a dodgy offer. There's a tower. They want to cause a tower, and this is an injustice. They want to cause an injustice. There's a decision that needs to be made. Being mindful. So Spirit's saying to be mindful because this person's out of their mind. They're crazy. They want to come in and make a small offer. They're going through karma. So they want to come in and pass the karma on to the collective and break one's heart. The Devil is in reverse. An Empress in reverse. This could be a mother figure, but a crazy mother figure. This will be this Queen of Wands over here. They're under judgment by a Queen of Swords, by somebody in the upright. Could be an air sign here, Gemini, Aquarius, or Libra. So this person's under judgment and they're going through karma, so they want to come in sideways. They're not in their right mind. They want to make an offer, but they want to put some knives in somebody's heart again. This is somebody that betrayed somebody over here with this other marriage, this marriage in reverse. Or this person doesn't want to be left out in the cold. They're weak. They did something in the dark. They took an offer from somebody. And this could have caused the end of their marriage because they did something in the dark and made them weak. They took something because they didn't want to be left out. This is somebody within this crazy ass freaking coven here. Because I said this was a brothel, but this could be sort of like a club or something. This person's being unclubbed. I don't know. What do they call it? Excommunicated from some sort of group of people. And so they were out of whack. They might have even been paid to leave, so there was no conflict. Somebody's been paid to leave, so there was no conflict or burden. But this person doesn't want to end this. The death is in reverse. Or somebody, what? Somebody may have been paid to take somebody out and it didn't work. To commit fraud that didn't work. There was no burden for somebody. They didn't take the offer of a cup here and indulge. They were expected to overindulge in something here, and they never took an offer. It could have been like drugs or something, or something that somebody might have put something in somebody's drink, but somebody didn't take it because they listened to their intuition because of past events. And they're moving on to a new beginning. But this Knight of Cups is coming in to make an apology about this. But but Spirit's saying to listen and hold on to one's higher perspective, because this person's going through karma, and this is why they're coming to give this apology or offer of love or something like that. But it's dodgy, right? Because this is a Knight of Swords coming in sideways with no mind. As mindfulness is in reverse here, and it's just a small offer here with a Page of Pentacles, and they might be wanting to like stick some knives in somebody's heart here. The Devil in reverse, the Empress. Somebody might be coming down, I just heard, like Empress in reverse, a King of Swords in reverse. This is a liar. Whoever this is a liar. They might be saying that they're moving to calmer waters. Yeah, right. You know, like this is the apology. Somebody's saying, but they're coming out as an Empress in reverse. The Star. That could be an Aquarius, a King of Cups. Could be coming towards or trying to go to calmer waters to a Star. For 10 of Pentacles, so it's about the money. Investment. Somebody's investment. Somebody's lying and saying that they're healed, but they're going through karma, and it looks like they want to move to calmer waters because somebody's a star and they've got good investments and they're waiting for their ships to come in, and somebody wants to put in 10 of Swords. Somebody wants to actually literally take somebody out here. Temperance, untempered. Because they haven't been able to do this in the past. So it's like somebody was in some sort of group. They may have been giving an offer, like an ultimatum in this marriage of something. This could be a marriage to like a group, a society or something, right? They were given an offer in the dark. This person didn't want to be left out because that would make them feel weak, right? If they're not part of whatever this group is. And this could be this Queen of Wands, could be Fire sign, right? But they were unable to knock somebody out of balance here. And they got this offer, but they caused no conflict or death. So whoever they were doing this to was not burdened. They didn't take an offer that was in this cup with this overindulgence. Because somebody listened to past experience, because they were a wounded warrior, right? And they're moving on to calmer waters. But this person's coming in now with this apology, right? But the Hangman here, Spirit's saying, listen to the higher self, because this person's going through karma, because they want to stay in this group, right? So they're coming in sideways to give a small offer to put 3 swords in somebody's heart, and they're saying that they're healing, they're an Empress in reverse. But they're trying to say that they're not. But so they're lying with this King of Swords here. Empress in reverse, please clarify. So they could be saying they're a high priestess. High priestess. Okay, clarify the King of Swords first, please. That they lie because they want to balance out some pentacles for themselves. Or whatever this offer was, that they didn't want to be left out of the cold. They might owe somebody some money. High priestess. Yeah, there's illusions here. Created by this high priestess, who's this empress in reverse. This person may owe this King of Swords here some money. Someone from the past, because we've got old friend here. This is someone from the past. Somebody that caused conflict in the past. A King of Pentacles. A King of Cups. Wanting to move to calmer waters. They're unhealed. The old friend. Who's this old friend here then, Spirit? Temperance. Somebody that the collective has tempered, you know, like put aside because of whatever the fuck they've got going. Could also be a Sagittarius. There could be temperance. That's too much. One at a time, please, Spirit. Ten of Pentacles, victory. They want a victory with the collective. Temperance, old friend temperance, collective. Old friend temperance. Yes, this is a group. Somebody from a group of people that somebody may have been involved with. Yeah, look at the bottom of the deck, Three of Cups. Somebody that somebody might have partied with in the past. We've got a Queen of Pentacles. It could be family. Somebody that somebody moved away from to move to calmer waters. This is somebody that somebody cut out with the Two of Swords because they were going through a tower, and somebody cut them out to move on. Or somebody wants a new passionate beginning in this group. There's a tower here, extreme tower. Something's not over. The deception is not over. Seven of Swords. So somebody's still being deceitful. Ace of Swords. Spirit said that's the truth. This is an old friend who's still attached to some sort of group. Three of Pentacles. This could be family or a family of some sort. I'm getting this as like a that they've invested in, a group that they've invested in. The world is in reverse, it's not over. So somebody is still invested in this group, whatever this group is. What is this group? There's a lot of money riding here. What is this group that somebody's invested in? Queen of Cups in reverse. Spirit said, yep, that's the truth. Eight of Pentacles, somebody they worked with. This is a group that they worked with. It's not over. Yeah. Keep up your guard, Spirit said. Somebody's coming in sideways. They're lying, they just want money. They're invested in some sort of group. can't make it up. Three of Cups. The group, right? They're invested in a group. An old friend. They're working for a group. They're coming in to deceive the collective. Queen of Cups in reverse. Deception. Emperor. Ooh. They may want to take out an emperor. The emperor could be the collective. This is either the emperor wanting to take out collective, or this is the group wanting to take out an emperor because of a deception. Wow, this is King of Wands in reverse. This is a very arrogant person here who's full of wand. Full of wand. This person is fucking all over the place. A Queen of Cups. That could be on the down low with a King of Cups. We've got Queen of Cups and a King of Cups in reverse. The Queen of Cups in reverse and a King of Cups. Oh, when I say this is a queen, this could be a queen, you know. This is a group. This group that the collective has held back from. King of Pentacles. It's all about the money. Getting a victory. Or the collective could be getting a victory because they move to calmer waters. I want to see whether this Ten of Swords is intended for the Emperor, or the Emperor is intending to Ten of Swords the collective, or somebody in the collective. The Seven of Swords. First clarify the Emperor, please, Spirit. Clarify this Emperor. A small child. New beginning. Somebody could have been, you know, like grown into an emperor from this, somebody's known this person because it says old friend. This is somebody that somebody's known since they were a small child. They've known this person for many years. So the Ten of Swords. Who is intended to be Ten of Swords? There's the illness I just seen. Who does somebody intend to Ten of Swords? Who is the Ten of Swords for? Somebody that's ill. This is sad news. And a lot of money to steal. A lot of money in reverse. Because somebody owes somebody some money, this is sad, and somebody's sick. Or somebody believes they owe them money because somebody is sick. Or somebody is sick because they Ten of Swords the collective. Or they intended to deceive, the deception. Somebody's sick because of someone's intention towards the collective. This old friend's intention They had a meeting. They had a meeting in this group to Ten of Swords somebody. Because somebody was sick. Somebody got sick, they may believe it's something to do with the collective. They want to temper an old friend, Tower. Ten of Pentacles. Clarify the Ten of Pentacles and the Tower, Holy Spirit. Ten of Pentacles and the Tower. Grief. No hope. There's no hope for a Ten of Pentacles here for this person. So they, because we've got big luck in reverse there too. So they want to take, there's no hope for somebody here for a Ten of Pentacles. So they want to take out the collective because somebody got sick. Three of Cups and the investment. The investment with the Three of Cups, somebody was invested in this group or family or whatever the hell it is. What is this investment? Investment in this group. The investment. Clarify this investment. Out of court. Or no judgment. Or poor judgment. It was a poor judgment for an old friend because there was no hope of getting any money here. And they're grieved about this. So they had a meeting within this group to Ten of Swords, the collective, because they weren't going to get any money. And somebody was sick. So this is somebody that the collective's known since they were a child. Who's this Knight of Swords coming in sideways here, please, Spirit? Who is this Knight of Swords coming in sideways? A rich man. With this small offer. What is this small offer? With the Three of Swords. There's a legal matter here. So they might be wanting to come in with an offer to settle something out of court. Not his thoughts. It's bad luck for someone. Bad luck. It's not his thoughts. He didn't think he was going to get bad luck. So this person might have been bringing an offer. Okay, clarify this Empress in reverse and the Devil in reverse. Empress in reverse and the Devil in reverse, please, Spirit. Thief in reverse. And there was no partnership with the thief. So there was no partnership with the thief. But somebody lied and said there was a partnership with the thief. This King of Swords clarified. They're not going to jail, or they're not in their head. Someone was not in their head about a house and a good lady. Unexpected money. Yet somebody was thoughtless. They were heartbroken about an offer. That brought about a legal matter. But a thief in reverse was not partnered with an empress in reverse. They were of no mind about someone. Unexpected money here for a good lady who's homeless. So this could be a house in reverse. So this is why somebody's going bonkers, because there's no hope of them gaining from this good lady here. Because they were somebody here was trying to take someone to court about some sort of partnership where there was no partnership. House in reverse and the Seven of Cups. There was an illusion here about a marriage, a partnership, like I said. There was an illusion here. Somebody thought somebody was with somebody and they weren't. And it's like someone's going out of their mind because they tried to submit something to a court because they were heartbroken about a partnership, but there was no partnership. Somebody's just like, this is a lie. Someone's not going to, they might have been wanting to get the collective to go to jail, and that's the Ten of Swords in. Because this good lady here got unexpected money, but no house from this marriage, because this was about a marriage in reverse. So the good lady, this is the settlement, the good lady got unexpected money but no house. In this marriage. But this rich man was still heartbroken about some sort of partnership that never was. They were grieved over the money. So they invested in the court, or out of court, with a group. They had a meeting to deceive and put the Ten of Swords and say somebody was ill and didn't deserve the money. A living room in reverse. They wanted to put an end to somebody. Listen, Spirit. So what is this Knight of Cups? The Knight of Cups in reverse. This is the dodgy offer. Knight of Cups in reverse. Bad news. Higher perspective. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So high honour is karma. So the collective's high honour, this is bad news and karma for this person. The masculine in this marriage. So they were all heartbroken and bitter. They wanted it to go to court because there was some sort of bogus partnership. And they were pissed off that somebody didn't go to jail because of their lies. They were illusions. They were tempered by an old friend. So an old friend could have actually spoke something out. They were aggrieved over not having all the money that they invested in, or they feel they invested in a family or this group or this, you know, whatever this group is. And they were sad about not having the money. So they made out someone was sick, or they are sick. This is somebody that you've known since childhood. Fraud in reverse. So whatever it is they tried to do didn't work out. So they tried to set somebody up because they didn't want to accept this ending. And they felt like they were missed out, missed opportunity. Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, clarify? The Ace of Cups, please, Spirit. Clarify the Ace of Cups. An unofficial person. Death. Funeral. Missed opportunity. Fraud in reverse. Overindulgence. Somebody, maybe it may have been in the military that had passed away. And there may have been a missed opportunity for somebody here with these resources left behind. There was no burden here. Oh, this was... this person was a burden. This is a passed away person, may have left something to do with resources. Ace of Cups. Fraud in reverse. It's like a fraud that didn't work out. Because somebody overindulged. There's a missed opportunity. This is Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands. On a journey. So this could be the collective. So this could be somebody saying that somebody was crazy, because over here we've got illness, right? And this is the backstabbing. Or now somebody else has got somebody's child. Two of Pentacles in reverse. Main male. Juggling. A journey. A rich girl in reverse. Juggling. A journey with a rich girl in reverse in a living room. No burden, as I said. Somebody journeyed to have relations with a rich girl in reverse who was not so rich. Because there were no conflict. Who's the Hierophant? What's the Hierophant in reverse? Hierophant in reverse. His thoughts. His thoughts were like unsavory. They were not of God. They were crazy. They were not of God. It was not like a coupling here. This is just a paid relationship. Ace of Pentacles. Long road. Not so long ago. Well, this is saying it's current. It's not over because there was no conflict in this. They were easy. Well, this person thought that the collective was a pushover. Send them on their way. I just heard. This man could have been saying that his wife was a pushover to get the money with no conflict, no. And this could have been an inheritance from this person here that passed away. It's an offer of love. Easy with the 10 of Wands here. This is like love bombing somebody to miss an opportunity to receive some abundance. So this is somebody thought it was easy to knock somebody out of their share of their abundance. That's what this is. They thought the collective was easy to knock out of their share of an abundance of some sort of inheritance. And they justify it because they didn't want to have sex with them. This person is not a good Lord. And it's the end of this marriage. That's what this is what this is about. Expectation, a gift. So expect a gift, Spirit said. So this is a long story, and Spirit said, listen. This is bad news for this person, that the collective has high honour and has been seen to have high honour, but be careful because somebody wants to still take somebody out. There was a meeting. Because this person's broke. Whoever this man is. Who's this rich man? And if this man is the Knight of Swords, he said, coming out as a rich man. Occupation. This could be somebody who works for or something. A gift from work. Expect a false person. So a false person from somebody's work could be coming to offer a gift. This is the small gift. This could be a lawyer. It's their job, occupation. How much time have we got? There's only a few minutes left, so we'll have to round this off. So a partnership in reverse. There was no thief. Nobody's going to jail, or somebody was nodding their head about these lies. The good lady's getting unexpected money, but no house in this marriage, divorce. But there's some sort of illusions here with this money. I'm not sure what that is. Why the house is in reverse. An old friend. See, an old friend might be coming forward to give this offer. There's grief here and no hope. Somebody's got no hope in the court. So they want to settle out of court. They want to invest. Oh, they did invest. So what's the outcome with this Ten of Swords, with the short illness? Illness and sad news in a living room. There's an illness in a living room. Murky thoughts. This is like crazy, like going crazy. Murky thoughts in a living room. There's a meeting about somebody's crazy thoughts of a rich girl, main female, in reverse. This could be this other person. Could be going crazy, because we've got crazy here, right? After this marriage. Somebody's gone crazy after this marriage. They've gone crazy. Occupation, because of their occupation. And then we've got big luck. Who's got big luck? Well, I've only got a couple of cards left. That's not going to work out. So how many minutes have we got? We've only got about a minute. Who's got big luck in this situation? And then we're done, because it's about to end. Oh, we've got a daughter. Somebody's daughter's gone crazy. Somebody's daughter's got big luck. Church. Who's got big luck? Who's got big luck? Who's got big luck? A father. Who's got big luck here? Or they expected big luck in an occupation. Who's got big luck? A father of a church. A father of a church. I don't know what that means. An Aries, a Leo in reverse. Why is that in reverse? A coven. They expected big luck. This coven, husband, and an in-law. A husband and an in-law.